that earlier. Thomas, how are you doing? Happy Thursday.
Happy Friday Eve.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Friday
I got to
Eve.
say, though, I got a call today of a reminder for an appointment. When you've got 3 humans and 8 animals in a house, there's always a vet, groomer, or doctor's appointment every week. So it's always happening. And so I got a call today of, hey, just remind you 2:00 appointment for XYZ tomorrow. And I'm like, that's weird. That's Friday appointment. Why are they calling so early? I thought it was Monday or Tuesday. It literally felt like that. And then I looked down, opened my calendar. That's no notification. What the heck? I went, it's Thursday.
It's the best feeling in the world.
It's awesome. I love it. I love Thursdays.
Weekend gets closer without you knowing it.
Indeed. And I have a standing tea time every Saturday at 9:45 a.m. And I usually live my week for I cannot wait until that. And it's Thursday, Friday. I'm so anxious. And I haven't had that feeling of I cannot wait because it's felt so early in the week. Like, oh, it'll get there. It'll come. And then the call and then the calendar. And I went, holy cow. And then I immediately went to tonight. I get to say Happy Friday Eve on the show.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm excited.
It is exciting as well for me. This weekend is going to be great. I have nothing. Well, I lost one of my kids this week. Not like in the store and we can't find him type thing, but he moved out. He's grown up. He's a big boy and he went to college.
Oh no. I mean, yay, but oh no. As a parent, it's like, oh no.
I walked by his room and his bed was just like bare. I'm like, oh.
Oh man.
Sad.
So what are you down to now?
I'm down to 3.
And you had 6?
4. Sorry, I missed one.
Yeah, because 2 are
I lost another.
You don't have to say which one.
Won't. It was my favorite, I'm sure.
Yeah. So you've got 2 off to college, or is the one expecting that's married?
One's married.
Post college?
Almost done with college. Almost.
Okay.
And got one on the way. And then the other one actually went to the same college he's at. So they're together now.
That's a sense of comfort.
About 20 minutes apart. And we ordered everything he needed from Amazon and shipped it all to my oldest son's house.
Switchers, HDMI cables, I mean, you name it.
Everything. Yeah. Chargers for the razors, pillows, dishwashing soap, combs. If you needed it to survive in college, we bought it for him and sent it via Amazon to my oldest child, who we did not get a lot of wedding presents for.
Oh.
And so he might be a little mad at us right now as package after package arrives for his brother.
He might take a lot of that over.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're going to be like wheeling and dealing in a dorm of, hey, I need protection. Do you need some extra combs?
I've got 4. We bought the 4-pack. Anyway, it's exciting. Watching kids grow up and see them move on and, become, little humans, not just from the little ones where they need support, but where they're sort of on their own and starting to do things that they thrive at. And he's definitely at that point. So we're super excited for him.
That's so cool. I'm envious and not at the same time, because our daughter, who's 16, I've said on the show before, my wife and I are at the point of, this generation a lot of them are slacking on getting their driver's license. They're living at home longer. And, we all, us older folks, sit around and go, I can't believe they're not so motivated to get out and this and that. Well, it came down to a discussion with my wife and I, and we're just sitting here thinking, yeah, if she wants to stay around for a couple extra years, I don't really hate that. I don't mind. Are you okay with it? She's like, if you're okay, then I guess I'm okay. We both are kind of like, we want her to stick around because she's become this young adult, this little human, like you said, who's so fun to be around, who can communicate, and the laughter and the jokes and the conversation is more adult-like. And so it's really enjoyable. It's fun to entertain and have around. So we're in no hurry to kick her out. But when the day comes that she's ready to take off, then it's okay.
I think this is a joke, Stacy. I think you're joking. My entire life involves shipping things via Amazon to other locations.
Speaking of Amazon, I had something primed up for the end, but now Stacy put it on a T for me.
Okay.
When Jeff Bezos gets home from work,
Mhm.
he's got dinner, showered, everything, and he gets ready for bed, what's the first thing he does?
Check his stock value.
Puts his pajamas on.
Pajamas on. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad that it's a perfect dad joke.
That was pretty bad.
He puts on his pajamas on. Stacy teed it up.
Stacy, is that the truth? Is there honestly an email out there? Because if they don't allow us to send stuff anymore, I'm just gonna have to open up new Amazon accounts with different addresses. There's a way around. Okay, there's a way around this. I can get a VPN. I'm willing to do it. It is getting later in the year. So September already. September 11th. Obviously, a sad day. We'll maybe talk about that at another point. We've got some funny things first, but
yeah, you've got Amazon and snail mail.
Well, I was just to say I was looking out the window and my neighbor's tree is turned orange, like the leaves
already.
Yeah, I think someone poisoned it. It's the only one in the town that's done that. But it's like, oh, I guess fall's here, or the tree's dead. One of the two. But so, why does Humpty Dumpty love autumn?
Oh, I don't know, but I like it already.
Because he had a great fall.
Great fall. There it is. I knew it.
There we go.
Nailed
now we
it.
can start. All right. Let's do. We went from Amazon and shipping, mail,
snail mail.
Snail mail. Well, we've got to go with snail. Let's go with it. Let's start at the top. Do you want to start at the top or?
Yeah.
I'll let you tee it up.
I like this one. There was actually, some saw this. I don't know if it was posted on the RA Facebook or not. I think very sad story. This story's not
Tragic.
The one that was. But they're ding dong ditching, ringing the doorbell, running away. It's a thing of we all did it. Or
by a show of hands, how many of you have rung the doorbell intentionally and then left before they got to the door?
Right away. It's
intentionally.
Everyone gotta. I mean, just about everyone, or who knows, or had a friend, or it's a thing. It was a thing. It's still a thing. Unfortunately, sad situation happened at one point in time, and the kid did it, and the guy overreacted, and he harmed the child. But in Germany, they are having serial pranksters doorbell ditching. I mean, it's becoming so often and so much in this neighborhood.
Gangs of youth.
Yes, that they're like freaking out, and so they're starting to post up and investigate and watch, and they're doing a stakeout, and
the HOA neighborhood watch is
all over
mobilizing
100%. And so they caught him. They finally caught him. Luckily, no one was harmed, no one was hurt, so it ends well. And it was slugs crawling over Ring camera doorbells and things like that, triggering everything. There was an infestation of slugs triggering the cameras at late night. And so they would go but they'd go out and they can't catch it. Where is everyone? Where'd they go? They're not here.
We can't see them on camera, but they're ringing the doorbell. We know they're here.
They're here. But what the heck?
Oh,
they were. So police arrived, discovered alleged pranksters was fact slugs crawling across the panel, triggering several doorbells in the process. So it was frequent and often.
Maybe they just want to, lick the finger grime that's on the doorbell or whatever.
That's gross.
I mean,
that's really
like
gross.
The slugs want to taste it.
Yeah,
they're gross already.
Gross.
They are. I'm just trying to think of the scientific reason for why this phenomenon is occurring. There's got to be something. But slugs and Ring, I guess Ring has to develop a new snail-proof
slug protection. You can't
doorbell.
do it. We had a house in our neighborhood. The roof, the pitch was so limited because where I grew up, there's no snow, so you could have a flat roof if you needed to. But the front landscape had little hills in it to where one hill led like right to the base of the roof in the gutter. You could just one hop onto the roof. Mm-hmm. And that poor guy, I wish he watched the show so I could apologize on air to him because we would frequent that house on weekends. We would ring that doorbell, run up his driveway, around the corner, through the little hill of his landscape, and get onto his roof. And then we would run around on his roof to the backyard and like jump up and down. So we'd answer the front door and then go to the back door because we're on the back side of the roof. And then when we'd hear the back door open, we'd run over the roof off the front side and then we'd just go down, running down the street. It's terrible. I hope my dad's not listening to this. That's something I've never shared. I just realized. And he often rewatches the show. So, Dad, I'm sorry.
You want us to edit this part out?
I wasn't.
When we're
Can
done.
we? I just realized, Dad, I'm sorry. I wasn't a perfect kid. I got into mischief. But yeah, we did that.
He knew.
He had to know. He's a peace officer. I feel so bad. Such a punk thing to do. The doorbell thing, I get. But when you have footsteps on your roof going thump, 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 thump everywhere, that's terrifying. I mean, I would be, if that happened to me now, my wife just left out of town for the weekend. So it's my daughter and I. And so I feel an extra level of protection over my daughter because now there's one adult, not two. I mean, if I heard someone on my roof right now, I'd headphones off, microphone down. See you, Scott. I'll be back when I can, you know. And they were older too. So think of the thoughts and feel, oh man, this hit me way harder than I thought I was going to when I said I'd share the story. I feel terrible. I'm a terrible person.
Well, you've gone into a sad story. Might as well have one sad story after another, and stick with snails since we're already on the topic. This takes us to one particular snail, a garden snail in New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand. A snail by the name of Ned. That's
Ned the snail.
I don't know who named him. I don't know how you find out what a snail's name is, but this snail is named Ned, and he was actually discovered in a garden by one of those people who likes bugs, entomologist. Is that the right word?
Uh-huh.
The bug people, a bug person. And she had been looking for a snail like Ned for a long time because Ned is unique in that his shell curls the other direction. Most snails have a right hand curl.
Clockwise, right?
Yeah. So the curl gets, smaller on the right hand side. Ned's is on the left. So he's a left-handed snail, which is actually extremely rare.
Which means he's smart too.
I like to think
so. Left-handed people are smart.
Being a left-handed person, I agree with this.
There we go.
So why is this a big deal? Well, it just so happens that when Ned is out looking for a partner, anatomically things don't match up when your shell goes the wrong direction. He's not a good fit, literally, and he can't. Got a spam call. Take it.
Yeah, take it to it.
Okay, here. Hello.
I bet.
Oh, it's a computer one. Sorry, bummer.
It's like 1 in 40,000.
Yeah,
go
not
counterclockwise, right?
Not very. I'm sorry. I shouldn't take a spam call. That was rude of me, Thomas. Please forgive me.
No, I love it.
1 in 40,000 snails, and so obviously she's concerned. Poor Ned. You can tell he's been cruising around the garden looking for a mate and probably can't find one because the odds of one being there is low. So she went online and she's looking for a mate for Ned.
Another lefty snail.
So check your gardens, folks. Look, check the snails, hold them up, see if they're a right-handed or left-handed snail, because Ned is currently looking for a fellow. I don't know how you would ship one to New Zealand or if it would be allowed. New Zealand's one of those countries where you think they won't allow you to ship in fruits and veggies and stuff.
Speaking of shipping.
Yeah.
Nailed it. The segues on Thursday nights are just unbelievable.
It's almost like we had it scripted.
It wasn't just bullet point notes. It's a pretty good script for things. Grand Junction, Colorado, where my brother's dad and stepmom live, my half brother. The Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment has launched a new program to help determine what types of ticks exist in different regions of the state. I'm on board. Great program. Let's do it. We've got Rebecca in chat who counts mosquitoes and provides important information, things like that. But what they're asking is if you happen to find a tick, mail it on in. Just mail it in so they can dissect, look at, and add it to their count. If you find ticks, me growing up was put them in at that time growing up, our groceries all came in paper sacks, and we saved them. We saved those to put our trash into, and then we took that out. But if you've got some extra, we would take them out. We would find ticks, put them in the paper sack, and then we would crush that paper sack to, dispose of the ticks. Now you need to find an envelope to put these ticks in and mail them off.
Do you know what got me in this story?
No,
It said dead or alive.
Which is so different.
If you've ever seen a tick and you've seen an envelope, I'm willing to bet that most U.S. postal carriers are not excited about picking up or delivering mail that may have ticks with infectious diseases in them that are being mailed across the country. I mean, who thought of this? Every year they're like, West Nile virus has moved farther north than it ever has in previous years. Well, now we're just going to mail all the diseases everywhere. It's like, let's just do the spread all at once. U.S. Postal Service will deliver, come rain or shine. We'll get this Lyme's disease thoroughly spread out over the country.
Let's get it in snail mail. See what happens with it. Unreal.
UPS would hate it as well. Yes. It would. That's
speaking of things that like to feed and eat on things.
Yes.
Scott and I didn't plan on doing any food challenges or testing tonight, but we sent each other text messages within minutes of things we had picked up from the store that we were going to try. So we didn't plan on it. We didn't talk about it. We just went ahead and just got some stuff. So I picked up AMC Theater popcorn, extra butter, because I go by our theater and get a large bucket, 3/4 full, so I can fill it with the butter, shake it around, and then I just go home with it. I don't go into the movies. No movie. I just take it home. So I saw this and thought, I want to see how close they got it. There's no way it's the same because it's not warm.
Yeah.
The butter's been put on this 20 weeks ago before it made it to my store.
Give or take a year. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not going to be as good in my opinion. But I have to try it to see, did they get close? Because if I'm craving and the theaters say closed or, this is a mile from my house, the store, the theater's 5. I mean, not a big deal, but in a pinch if I want to get it. So Janet says, heat it up. It's delicious. You can do it in the microwave. So I wanted to do it in the microwave to get it warm, but I didn't know at what part of the show I would bring this on.
It's now.
And I might have microwaved it and then it just sat there and, I have a microwave in my office, right 10 feet.
I could take just a moment to show what I brought for the taste test.
Do not heat and bag. And I don't have.
It's probably foil.
100%. Yeah. So fireworks plus that. But I'm going to open mine and smell on it while you explain what you've got going on.
Well, I've got a couple things. First of all, this is the most important. This is a Stanley mug. It's my wife's Stanley mug, which was purchased from Starbucks, and then I promptly lost the lid. So it's like half a Stanley mug, full of milk, cold milk. And then the original plan, which Mrs. R.A. helped me out on because she went to the store, was to get these Reese's Oreos, which is an Oreo cookie with Reese's peanut butter filling.
Has to be amazing.
That was the plan. And she got those for me. And then I also asked for Selena Gomez Oreos, which you might have seen on the shelf. They weren't there, but she did get these, which are just regular Oreos with orange filling, same taste, different look.
Okay.
So different little Halloween pumpkin designs and things like that on that. Then I went. That's when I discovered we didn't have any milk. So I went to the store, and while I was at the store, I walked down the Oreo aisle, and I picked up also mint Oreos, which it says mint right here in green letters, which you can't see, but trust me, it's there. Mint. I picked up loaded Oreos, which I'll talk about in just a second after I show you the last one. I've also picked up golden Oreos. Now I got these so I could do a true comparison of tastes and flavors.
The golden are amazing.
I love them. Loaded Oreos. Let me give you a focus. You can see. It looks like cookies and cream ice cream. It's basically Oreos that dropped on the ground and are all crummy, and they're selling them anyway. It's just there's crumbs mixed in.
Scoop it up off the dustpan and dump it back in there.
But I'm going to give all these a try. The regular, they should taste normal. And as everyone knows, when you're eating an Oreo, the proper way to do it is with a fork. Because dipping Oreos is a science. It's an art. Oreos can be dipped for as long as you want, but after 4 seconds, they can't retain any more moisture than they've sucked up. All that's going to happen is the molecular structure of the cookie portion will break down.
Soggy.
So 4 seconds is the max. 3 seconds is about perfect. But I'm probably going to make a mess and spill all over my desk. I see you've tried the popcorn. How was it compared to the rest?
They nailed it.
Really?
It tastes like the only difference is it's not warm. If I put this in a paper bowl in the microwave for 10, 15 seconds and pull it out, it tastes like the popcorn I get from the theater. Like too much salt, too much butter, everything that you want out of movie theater popcorn. They nailed it. It's identical.
Doing the big reveal. Apparently it's a bag within a bag. Got sort of like a 70s throwback type look to it.
The popcorn is tremendous.
This is probably important if somebody has allergies. Contains peanut, wheat, and soy. This unit not labeled for retail sale. Like this unit isn't. The other one was. Limited edition as well. Still trying to get the bag open.
I can hear it loud and clear.
Yes. Sorry about that. I should mute my mic.
Janet, you're right. She said the popcorn's incredible and you just microwave it and it tastes the same. She was spot on.
You can't see this, but right here, like right there, is a fan. And I hold this up and the fan is blowing the air past this cookie. And this cookie has a whole ton of peanut butter filling in it.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't squish. It's sort of
Can you smell it because of the fan?
So strong. It's so strong. It smells like I just opened a jar of Skippy right here in the office.
Mm.
But the fork goes in pretty well. Holds beautifully. Let's see the what is this? There's Oreo. Looks good. You guys want to count with me? There goes and in.
No, I want to try one. This is one episode where I'm excited for everything that's being eaten.
Okay, we've got a good dip.
Stace, my diet's out the window tonight. We're doing popcorn tonight at the movies, apparently. Tonight's podcast. I'm sorry, I'm crunching into the microphone.
Me too. I thought it was intentional, though. Okay. I'm ready right now to tell you what I think.
Virginia, that's my favorite cake.
I don't like it.
No?
I love Reese's peanut butter cups, but without the chocolate, I don't like the peanut butter. I love Oreos, but without the filling, I don't like the cookies.
Okay.
You've taken the two parts basically you've taken the two worst parts of both and combined them, and it's not good together. It's no good.
That's a good review. That Stacy says so. We're just watching y'all eat tonight. Nice.
Stacy, that's pretty much it.
Every other Thursday.
I'm going to give all these to my wife.
What a loving husband.
I know. I won't tell her my review, but
Kaylee, I agree. Unexpected.
I thought I would like them. I really thought I would. I have to get something to wash that taste out of my mouth. I'm going to do a loaded Oreo instead.
My opinion is that's going to be the best one.
Okay, these are double stuffed. They don't say double stuffed on, but you can tell that it is, in fact, double stuffed. It's huge.
It's going to be the best one.
Oh, it's softer, much softer than the peanut butter already. We're going to do a 4-second dip on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bubbles stop popping up then.
So do you have to extra seconds for double stuffed? Oh no, it's just the cookie.
Just a cookie.
It's just a cookie. This popcorn is incredible. I can't believe it. I thought it was gonna be terrible.
We're back.
That's the best one. I'm calling it right now. The golden Oreos are phenomenal, but that one's got to be the best.
You know what's good about it? Sometimes the Oreo, especially with double stuff, the middle filling, there's so much just like sort of pasty in your mouth. Because you have the different textures, you don't get that. You do get the flavor. This is an improvement on the original. This is really good. Not a sponsor. And the milk, spot on. It's so good.
Lazy retired lady said this podcast brought to you by Oreo and popcorn. Absolutely. You know what we're doing? We're celebrating not eating the nasty jelly beans from Melissa and Matthew P. That's what we're doing. We're finally thriving on something that tastes good for once and enjoying it.
I wish I could let you try some of these, like just pass one through the screen.
Me too.
Have you had mint Oreos before? Okay.
No.
I was not going to get these.
Anything mint in dessert? No, thank you.
I
Mint gum for fresh breath? Yes. Mint chocolate chip ice cream and all that?
It tastes
My
like
daughter
toothpaste.
loves it. Yes, that's terrible. I'd rather use toothpaste made of hair, as we talked about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. I was at to get these. I went to Food Lion, not the Murder Walmart or the other Walmart.
Safe place.
And for some reason, every time I go to Food Lion, people talk. They talk there like more than normal. So you see somebody like, "Hey, how's it going?" You've never seen them before. You're like, "Hey, what's up?" You just strike up a conversation. So here I am standing in front of the Oreos. My daughter is pulling on my hand, saying, "Dad, we don't need more Oreos. You've got plenty." I'm like, "But let me just see if there's another." And a lady comes by. She's like, "Hey, you having a hard time choosing?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm telling her, I'm like, "Look, I do this little thing on the internet, and we're tasting some cookies tonight." And she's like, "Get the mint ones." I'm like,
"There's no way."
She said, "You won't regret it." She says, "Get the mint ones. They're the best."
There's no way.
And my daughter's like, "Dad, you're a sucker for that. When someone tells you to do it, you always do it." so I have the mint cookies. These are not double stuff. They're just regular. Oh,
invisible Oreos.
They're magical. Magical Oreos. No calories.
The cracker still shows the cookie.
You can see the post. That is really cool. Magical Oreos. We're gonna give those a try on the fork. Got a good
mint in milk is not a thing.
But the mint it's not going to pollute the milk. The Oreo.
The milk will pollute the mint. I don't know. It's not the one. I know that. More popcorn.
Oh. It tastes like a Thin Mint.
Okay.
Like a Girl Scout cookie Thin Mint.
Yeah.
It's
cheaper.
But you've got milk in it. It's a softer texture. But it's spot on. It's the same flavoring.
So is that one better than the loaded Oreo at the moment?
No, I'd say the loaded is better. Mint has a stronger taste, and so it makes consuming more of them less fun, right?
Yeah. Oh, can't have that.
It just burns out the taste the flavor too soon.
But cheaper.
That's good. That's a good. You don't like mint, so it won't. It does remind me about the same mintiness of mint chocolate chip ice cream, but obviously completely different.
Mint is supposed to go in like mojitos and breath fresheners, not dessert. Like I'm not going to eat a sleeve of Thin Mints before I walk into a meeting. So now I have fresh breath.
Maybe if we switched your toothpaste out for something that's tasted like breakfast cereal for like a couple months, and then let you try mint, chocolate flavored toothpaste, and then let you try mint, so you didn't have the association of.
I can't do it. Stacy, I am. I'm chugging the water because the popcorn is salty and buttery that I keep eating while watching.
What do you call it when you eat too much popcorn and your lips get all the like dry, cracked, too much sodium too much salt on them.
Chapped?
No, it's got to be like. Also not sponsor. Okay. This could be your advertisement. Place your company logo here, and you could get all this promotional material.
We'll show everything.
I guess chapped is the word. I was thinking if there was like a little kid's, tortilla lips or whatever. What do you call it when you have, tortilla chips lips? Okay, I'm messing this one up. There's
what? Tortilla chip lips?
like if you're eating tortilla chips that are salted, okay,
Yeah.
and you eat like the bag, like as we do.
Uh-huh.
Then at the end, your lips are just like they're so dry you can't just like lick them, but they're not chapped yet because they're still covered with the salt. Okay, salty lips. It's just salty lips. All right, I give up.
I just get full. I just get too full and I can't eat my dinner. That's all that happens at that point in time. How many more Oreos do you have?
I have two. I've got golden Oreos,
okay,
which I know are delicious. And I was torn between these and lemon. They're actually right next to each other. You might pick up one on accident. They actually do have lemon filling, which I've never tried, and golden, which I have and I like. So I've got golden, and then I have the regular Halloween version.
Virginia Little swears by the lemon. She
Really?
said earlier in the show, yeah.
These have the least amount of filling I've ever seen on a cookie. It's not a thin, right? Look at this.
That's going to be really hard to fork.
I can barely fork it.
Oh,
see, look, we had
good enough.
Casualty. I'm going to try to put it back together.
Good enough for government work, as they say.
I've been in that industry. Okay. Here we go. We're hoping it stays on the fork because once it falls down in the milk, there's no saving it.
So this is a golden?
This is a golden.
Okay. I love the golden, but I'm really calling the fully loaded Oreo or whatever is still going to take the crown home, which I've never had. I really want. Golden is so good.
Mildest flavor on the filling.
Yep.
Mildest flavor on the cookie. Is a very mild cookie, and there's substantially less of it than with any of the Oreos.
And that's why you can eat the whole pack. It's amazing.
They're smaller cookies. You get a lot more of them.
Yeah, you can
going straight from there to Oreo Boos, which are regular Oreos that just with a different look. Supposedly, this package glows in the dark, so you can eat them on a date late at night. Still find your way around the bag. So these have different designs on the
that's fun
on the cookie themselves. I'm not sure which one it is.
That's fun.
Oh, it's a witch's hat. I have to hold it like that.
Awesome. I'm in on that. That's fun.
Okay. Orange filling, regular stuffing.
Janet says I better get another bag of popcorn.
Oh, I think it did 5 seconds. It's all right.
Oh,
it's looking good. It's like completely saturated. I feel like my mouth is orange now. It doesn't taste any different.
Okay.
But just it leaves me with the impression that my teeth and mouth are now orange because I ate orange filling. Regular
Luckily,
Oreo.
They're not. You're safe.
No, I'm being very careful not showing you.
That's fair. What? Okay, some milk to clean the palate. So verdict music. Can we get verdict music on the best Oreo? Can you give the people what they want? Can you play the verdict music? It's the fully loaded Oreo. I'm calling it. The Pro Say Oreo does it again.
Nabisco. put 5 challengers in the ring and only one could survive. Everyone was a serious contender, dipped in milk for at least 4 seconds, on a fork, into the mouth, and then down the pipe they went, and there is only one winner. Golden Oreos, not there. Very bottom. Very bottom.
You got me.
Not there. Golden Oreos, you came in 5th.
Wow.
No longer on my love list.
Wow.
Mint came in 4th. Mint tastes great. It's great in ice cream. I like eating peppermint. I grow mint in my yard. I'm a big mint fan, but it's just not right in a cookie. Lady at Foodland, I'm sorry, you were wrong. Number 3, the Reese's Oreo. It's no good. You took the worst of 2 worlds and they collided just like in the picture here. And you have a Venn diagram where the overlap is the amount of people who will like what you have made. It's literally 2%. There is nothing about these that is redeemable. You would have been better off to make a chocolate-covered Oreo filling cookie. And this was wrong. You missed. Number 2.
Come on.
Regular Oreos. They're good. They'll always be good. But number 1, I'm going to go with the loaded Oreos. Thomas, you were right. Loaded Oreos are the best. This is like when they have a movie and the sequel is better than the original. Loaded Oreos are where it's at. It's double stuffed, so you get all the filling. But the texture makes it feel like you're not just eating spoonfuls of filling, which you are. But it tastes good. The cookie, of course, is always great. You can dip it for 4 seconds and easy to put on the fork. There is nothing bad about loaded Oreos.
Incredible.
Other than they come in too small a package. There you go, folks. Loaded Oreos, number 1.
There's your verdict.
There we go. I don't think we've ever done the verdict music on the podcast before.
Never. Well, no, we've had so many verdict watch Thursdays.
There were actual verdicts.
We had actual real verdicts that people cared about, not us eating food, that we played it, I want to say 2 times before now. We had verdict watch where it came in right before. Last week didn't come in during, but we switched streams.
Yes, we did a late start on the, so it's basically, we have verdict watch. I guess now that I mentioned this is very closely related to the podcast.
It really is.
the verdict music. So
if I'm going to defend it, I'm scheduling, or defense lawyer, I'm scheduling my calendar knowing Thursday's probably the day. And we've had a few that it just bled over into Friday. So we were on verdict watch during the podcast. Nothing came about it. So then we bunny hopped over, but that's incredible. I gotta tell the people before the show started, when Scott and I shared our stuff of what we were going to go ahead and just run with, I pegged that Oreo. Had to be the winner.
I can't even get the package closed.
It's a flavor and a texture thing.
Okay. Let me show you on the package why I originally was mocking these. Okay, like this is like the Chex Mix stuff. It's like, well, you just packaged a bunch of stuff and then everything that's spilled on the floor, you mix into one big bag and you're selling it as seconds, but you're actually like, hey, we meant to do that. If you look at this, read close. It literally has crumbs all over it.
On the package.
It's a broken cookie, right? It's a broken cookie that they've sort of just mixed the broken parts in, just called it good. It's like, sir, we were trying to put the cookies in the filler machine and a whole stack of them fell into the mix. I think it's ruined. We're gonna have to redo this batch. He's like, nah, just run with it. We'll get promotional to do something about it. We'll call them loaded or something. That's what I thought they were doing. It's like, we made a boo-boo. It's better. It's better.
It's like hot dogs.
There are 2 different goldens, golden white stuff and golden with chocolate
stuff.
I've never seen the golden with chocolate.
I haven't either.
I did see the dark chocolate Oreos, which I've not tried because dark chocolate, I think, is not for human consumption. I'm sure it's healthy for you and everything, but I'm just
tastes great with wine. Or someone in chat said they're the best, and there's no way they're the best.
If you have to pair it with something to make it palatable, it's probably not going to be my favorite.
Facts. I will say, I am shocked in the verdict of you putting the golden Oreos last. That's my second favorite. Well, I say that only because I haven't had that fully stuffed one you just had. I've never had it. I'm already putting it first. But
the best thing about the golden Oreos was the milk. It was just nothing there. It was like, if it would be like eating just straight dry popcorn without seasoning. It's like, yeah, I'm getting the texture, but it's just not.
Could never do that.
No.
What we haven't asked, is it 2% or whole milk?
Whole. I want the whole thing. I don't want.
It's the only way. Milk water.
They
if
take
it's
the good
2%.
stuff out. Yeah, it's water. They just add water and mix. So
Yeah.
But I've never. We'll sometimes get 2%, but I prefer whole milk. But we don't. We used to get, as a kid, we used to get like milk from the dairy, right? We'd drive down to the dairy and you'd buy it in the big jugs. And you'd have to like pour off the cream off the top. Oh my goodness, that was good stuff. But
Do you do chocolate milk in your house?
2 gallons this week. So yes, we did.
True Moo? Is that the brand? True Moo whole chocolate or something else?
We've done True Moo in the past. There was a different brand. I think it was like, it wasn't Metal Gold. What was it? I don't remember. It was I think it was the Walmart store brand that we got this time. It was the only one that was available in gallon size.
True Moo is always sold out, and partially because of my wife. Like 5 gallons a week through True Moo chocolate milk. And I don't drink it, nor does my daughter. It's all her. She runs through it. Yeah. For example, she left today she's got a horse show going on. She'll be back. So it's Thursday night. She'll be back Saturday afternoon. She gave me a grocery list because I like to do the cooking and the grocery shopping in the household. It's just my thing and I love it and enjoy it. So I said, hey, give me the grocery list. So you and your friend, I can stock up your trailer for your lunch, breakfast, dinners, all that stuff. When you go down there and give me your list, go shopping. And lo and behold, on the list was 2 gallons of True Moo whole chocolate milk. I'm like, 2 gallons, you're gone for 3 days. You're going to be out and about horseback doing a whole lot. So thirsty, a lot of water, a lot of this. Gotta have that chocolate milk. That girl runs on it. Like vehicles run on fuel. Yeah. She runs on chocolate milk.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I flipped the package over on the cookie and saw the serving size. 2 is the proper serving size. 2 Oreos, which means I've had 2.5 helpings of Oreos tonight with 5 cookies, which I'm just impressed that I had 1 of each, and that was it. I stopped.
What Oreo did you read that on? Because I bet
loaded.
Okay. I bet they're different. I bet they're less.
With the golden, it's probably 15. There's 3 cookies on the golden.
So you're okay. You're okay.
Mint is 2. I threw that cover away. Had to reach the box on the floor. The one thing that's good about the Oreo Reese's is they actually have texture on the surface, so you can actually feel the cookie. So like a blind person could feel that the cookie has a bite taken out of it already.
I don't want that box. I want a different one.
Get a different one. This one's been 2 cookies on the Reese's.
Someone ate that.
Yeah, and regular Oreos are 2 cookies as well. So Goldens are in fact light Oreos. It's Oreo light. Yeah,
since you hate those, I'll give you my address.
Okay, sounds good. I'll send them to you in crumbs.
Oh my gosh. Crumble those up and put them on top of vanilla or chocolate ice cream. I bet they're amazing.
Or mint, even.
No.
Speaking of amazing, our boy,
he's back.
Has done it again. Guinness Book of World Records has to print a new edition now because another one has been broken by our man, David Rush. David Record Breaker Rush, who has once again found a category which no one else can excel at beyond himself. And this is one you might want to try at home. For those of you who have pets, you probably already have all the equipment you need. You just need to borrow your dog's chew toy, the tennis ball, and fit it in your mouth, and then spit it against the wall hard enough that it will bounce off the wall and bounce back and then catch it in your mouth.
Table tennis ball, ping pong ball.
That makes it completely different. I thought he had a tennis ball.
No, ping pong ball.
David Rush, you slacker. Anyone can do a ping pong ball. Yeah. I thought you were like full on catching like a regulation US Open tennis ball.
No, ping pong. But there's less forgiveness on a ping pong ball. Like it barely nicks a tooth and that thing's gone. Versus a tennis ball, you get a little levity there. Can come back.
I was going to try with the tennis. I'm glad you told me because I'm like, I
was
don't
gonna try
think you
with
could
the
do it.
tennis
I'd be like headed to the ER with a tennis ball wedged in my mouth that I can't get out. Hey, little Miss RA, I'm done with all the cookies. Are you ready to take some? Okay, here you go.
All but the fully loaded ones.
I won't tell you which ones are good.
The guy is so desperate for these records. He did it while on a cruise.
This just means he holds an international waters record. I mean, how many people have one of those?
He just can't quit. He just can't quit.
Most records in international waters, check.
Guys are not. There's a story. I didn't include it, but there's another serial Guinness World Record breaker from Spain. I didn't put the link in, but he broke his own record at the same time David Rush did of running a certain distance backwards in a certain amount of time in high heels.
Okay, so now it's a challenge. I'm like, really seriously. I'm on Grok right now. What is the size difference between a tennis ball and a table tennis ball?
1 inch versus 3.5 inches. No, 4 inches. No,
so
5 inches.
Table tennis is 4 centimeters. So 1.57 inches. And it weighs 2.7 grams, whereas a tennis ball is 6.54 centimeters up to 6.86, which translates to 2.57 or 2.7. Depends if it's extra furry or not. I don't know. Indoor, outdoor. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know, all the yellow fur on it. And it weighs 56 to 59.4 grams. So considerably different. It's 30 times heavier for a tennis ball. And 50% larger. So, Mr. Rush, you need to step up your game and do a tennis ball, and then you'll have my respect. But there we go. I can't believe I read that whole story, and every time it said table tennis, I just read tennis.
We got a lot of stories and had a lot of cookies.
What cruise line did he do this on? Did he say?
It just said a
Disney Wonder cruise ship.
There you go. Somewhere in the North Atlantic Ocean, about the Disney Wonder ship when he broke the record. Most table tennis balls bounced against the wall with the mouth in 30. How many did he do? 30 seconds, and he did 43 bounces.
43 bounces.
And bested his own title. He broke his own again.
He originally did 43, broke it with 47.
How bored do you have to be to go, I currently own this world record. I'm going to break it again.
Wait, the next paragraph. He broke it a third time with 51 on the cruise.
On day 5 of his cruise, he wasn't satisfied with his second. Come on.
He says, here's the kicker. To the casual eye, it might look goofy, but trust me, this record is deceptively difficult. The spit has to be perfectly aimed. Too much pressure and the ball rockets back higher than expected. Too little and it drops low and slows you down. Every bounce is a split-second calculation. Pressure, angle, and timing. Is he literally, he's catching it every time? I'm going to watch this really quick. Well, I can't because it will play the audio and then we'll get a strike.
Oh, heavens me.
Is he like catching it, popping it in his mouth?
Stacy, oh, I can't.
Stacy,
sorry, can't do that one. Sorry,
Stacy. What are you saying?
Nope, can't do that.
Now I have to look and see what Stacy said before it gets deleted. Okay, I saw it. Never mind. Yeah. You're right, Thomas. Good call.
Yeah.
All right. Another. I don't know how many records he has. Does it say what the title is now? His record title.
30 gazillion.
They're going to name the book after him in a little bit. But this next story from someone who's doing something truly remarkable to somebody who's literally a hero in the eyes of one bandit. I read the title on this and I asked you a question.
You did.
And I just said, just please tell me it wasn't, and I thought some very extreme scenario. And Thomas just nods. He's like, yep, that's what it is. Do you want to do this one? Because I don't think I can do it justice.
So I was mistaken.
Okay.
But this is kind of a feel-good story, but also weird. So there's a nurse. I forget, we're in Kentucky. Comes across the baby raccoon. Said baby raccoon is like some people that aren't used to our chat that file in midday and seem to have partaken on something fermented. And we know real quick. So did the baby raccoon. On some fermented fruit in a dumpster, it got drunk in the dumpster. And I've seen this before, actually. It's not my first time seeing an article like this, but it did. It was drunk and it was starting to drown in a dumpster. And a nurse happens to, I don't know how, came across it, and they were fermented peaches. So although it's in Kentucky, I would have thought Georgia. She starts performing CPR on the animal. I did originally think
3
it was
breaths.
like it was mouth to mouth. She did many chest compressions, but then rolled it over and was doing heavy pats on the back. And everyone around was like, "It's dead. It's not breathing. It's down. It's dead." And the nurse brings back the baby raccoon, saves it, brings it back from the dead into its drunken state, to which it has no idea what happened. Blacked out.
It still has no recollection. James Randolph says, did the raccoon have a crack pipe? Crack pipe raccoon ruined my expectations. If you haven't seen the video of the lady who gets pulled over with paraphernalia, and they're like, there's a raccoon in the car, and it has her meth pipe or something.
Yes.
It's real. Crazy. But what amazing. I guess some people, it's just in their blood. They see somebody in distress and like, gotta help. She's a nurse.
Stacy has 110% taken over for Greeners tonight. We have to go remove a message or two because it slipped. There's no one here.
The mods are distracted. Stacy, wow.
It's all in good fun. But well, not that. No, never mind. No. Moving on. You know what we did? We botched our botched our segues.
There was a transition we talked about we didn't do. We talked about the snails.
Ned the snail with no love.
Looking for love in all the wrong places was Ned. And we found why Ned has not been able to find a mate. And it's because of somebody in North Carolina. Cupid is too busy with a man in North Carolina who is accused of bigamy after marrying 3 women simultaneously, like being married at the same time to 3 different women. Yes, North Carolina, Davidson County Sheriff's Office launched an investigation to Harry Irvin Burdick Jr.
Playa.
He had 3 marriage licenses in 3 different counties. And here's the thing. Authorities believe there may be additional victims.
Oh my goodness.
If you or someone you know is married to Harry Irvin Burdick Jr. in North Carolina or thereabouts, you too could be an unknowing victim in this situation. So
indeed. Gally May says, why would you do that to yourself?
He did it for financial reasons.
Financial and personal gain. So he wasn't in love with all these women. He was just...
I'm thinking gold digger. He's the gold digger.
Screaming, right? Had places to live with them, maybe cars to drive, groceries, food, everything. I mean, his mugshot, he looks a little... Oh, it's a family show. Weathered, if you will, I guess, maybe.
He's got the old solar panel up top, the balls, the bulb look.
Mm-hmm. The serial killer glasses on.
Yeah.
He fits the profile of someone that might not be so honest.
Yeah.
That's...
We believe there could be additional victims for this investigation. If you or someone you know has been legally married without a divorce to Mr. Burdick, please contact Detective Fauci at the Davidson County Sheriff's Office.
Can you imagine living in North Carolina and you're just reading the normal news as you do with your cup of Joe in the morning?
Honey?
And you go, my husband is on the front page and you can't. That's...
Yeah,
which reminds me,
find out.
I saw a YouTube short today I didn't post this either, but it reminds me of this. The guy said, I was featured on my local newspaper today. And he zooms in, and it's him sitting kind of edging the outside of his car. And the headline above him is like serial killer caught with evidence, blah, blah. And then the headline to the right is like local criminal caught with, but it's the centerfold. So, and it's him, posing under both these. So he unfolds it, and it's local YouTuber finds success in making things. And then there's like a selfie light in front of him, and then explain. But the way it's folded on the newsstands, this guy is the serial killer criminal in his town.
Oh my goodness.
It's so bad. He did it dirty because people are going to walk by and look at it that, don't pick up the paper and open it and just go, oh gosh. And then they see him
in the newspaper stand. You only see the top half ready to open.
Bingo.
Like
local criminal and serial killer. And then
like that's the guy. You can see it in his eyes. This is something as somebody who has taken a few classes in journalism and even printed newspapers. It is so easy to do.
Sorry, Red. You're right.
It is so easy to mess up because it's all about the margins. You're lining things up, you're moving things and just adjusting it's like playing Tetris with articles and advertisements.
Right.
Of course, you want the most eye-catching ones on the front. You've got the lead and the story and the picture and everything, and you're just trying to fit it together. And sometimes when it fits, you really have to just step back and look at it with that detached look and say, now, what's wrong with this picture? And
does it fit correctly?
It's so easy to combine two stories that just should not be together.
100%.
And the titles and everything else. There's examples of these all over the United States of newspapers that got it wrong, and they got it wrong in a big way. Love it. Good stuff.
That is fun. That's fun. So I mentioned to you, we're about at the top of the hour here. I mentioned to you pre-show, I wanted to bring up a little bit of something that we typically don't do on the podcast because it's so lighthearted and whatnot. But I wanted to feel kind of how the vibe of the show went and the flow. And it's been great. It's been a fun show. A lot of laughs, of course. We've let some more go than usual, but it's all in good fun. But I actually saw a few comments in chat. A few people were corresponding about some things that we didn't discuss, and there were current events that have taken place. So this one it's a little bit more serious in that matter. And a big reason I want to do it at the end of the show, because if you're still here, still listening, you're part of that intimate group that tunes into this podcast and watches and kind of understand how things go. And a lot has happened, not just yesterday, but in this last week. A lot of dark things that have affected a lot of people in various ways. No matter what your thoughts, beliefs, whether it's politics, religion, this, that, the other, it doesn't matter. But this afternoon, I had a thought. I said, I want to throw this out there at our podcast family. And it's not a political or religion thing. It's more humanitarian. And it's because there's a lot of good in this world, a lot more good than bad, but there's a lot of bad being shown right now. And so I have something I would like to throw out to myself, Scott, and the viewers. There's kind of two parts to it. And it's think about your inner circle, whether that's just you and your family, or just you and your family and a few friends, or you and a group of people you constantly see, whatever it may be. Think about one thing, and do not put it in chat. Here's going to be the next part of it. Think about one thing personally you might be able to do better. Maybe it's a better listener, less judgmental, more helpful, giving more of your time, whatever it might be. It could be so minuscule. Try to think about that one thing if you can. Don't put it in chat. Wait for the show to be over, and then come back to it and put it in the comments. And the reason I say that is if you put it in the comments, there becomes a thing of self-accountability. You kind of put something out there about yourself. The other is there might be people out there thinking, I really don't know. I'm a good friend. I'm a good person. I know I could be better, but I don't know what that one thing is. They might read your comment and say, oh, I could do that too. Yeah, that's something I could chime in. Or you don't have to, but if you think about it, at least it might help. So if we all start with our inner circle from there, and everyone does that, it might help us grow and just help the world be a little bit brighter, better place moving forward. No strings attached, nothing else, and just kind of see what happens. But I know when I thought of the idea, and before I proposed it to Scott, right before we went live, Megan, bingo, I went, oh man, I got a never ending list. I thought the
I'm
same
trying
thing.
to whittle mine down right now. Like
Yeah.
just one.
Yeah. My
Got a
comments
lot
could
I
be
could do.
so much. So, but if we start with ourselves, because we're all people, there's a lot of great people in this community, in this family. We know that. We know we're all not perfect. So if we can just find one little tidbit, throw it out there and just share it, and people can feed off it and just kind of see what happens. So again, participate if you wish. If you don't, by all means, absolutely don't feel like you have to. That's not the point of this conversation.
You might pick something and say, I'm going to work on this, but you don't have to make it public. You don't have to announce it.
Absolutely.
It does help me with accountability because you guys are holding me to it once I put something in there and like, how you doing on that? Really?
Yeah.
You're doing it again. You said you were going to try to stop.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Scott,
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
And Scott and I will do the same. We're not going to talk about it on the show here as we come to a conclusion. We are going to, when this ends, go into the comments section when this gets posted, which takes about 1 minute after the live ends, and we'll post what we feel we can improve on or help impact in a positive way. But if we start with ourselves and our inner circle and our families and friends, I just think it'll make a lot of waves in a positive light, and the world needs positive light right now, and this community can do it.
Absolutely. Thomas, I couldn't have said it better myself. That was wonderful. I really appreciate you knew that. I actually told Thomas, I said that message, I think right now is more important than anything else we share. And I'm cool with just changing the whole podcast to be about that if he wants. So we went ahead with what we had here, but that is the message I hope you walk away from. Hopefully it's not the dad jokes, which, by the way, I'm an IT guy. Do you know how to make a motherboard?
Tell her a dad joke.
I tell her about my job, and that seems to work. Oh my goodness! Yeah, that's good stuff. All right.
Speaking of our inner circles, my friend called me earlier today, and he said, "Hey, can you meet me down at the vinyl shop in like 45 minutes?" I was like, "All right, you got it." And I got there in 33 minutes, record time.
That's an LP joke. That was that was good. I got it. 45 and 33. Those are important numbers. All right, it's like an elevator joke. They're good on just so many levels. Let's wrap it up. You guys have a good night. I do hope you get to see some great comments in the chat afterwards, and not in the chat, but in the comment section on YouTube. So thank you very much. You guys have a great one. We're going to be back tomorrow, Friday, last day of court hopping. Hopefully before I have a court case. Fingers crossed for that one. And then it's the weekend. So excited.
Love it. Thank you all for tuning in. Thursdays are our favorite, and appreciate everyone. The chat has been kind with the final message. So we will see those of you that wish to participate in the comments here shortly.
All right. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you.
See you.